Hey there and welcome back. So before we get started, because I always love feedback from you guys, just like to know the video what I did of the Easterner starter set, the TT set, and that was like nearly an hour long, that video. So just quickly, do you like videos that long? Is it a bit too long? Would you like them to be split into two like that if it is gonna go on for a while? Just kind of like to know what's more interesting, what's a better time scale for you guys watching. If you say about half an hour, 40 minutes is cool, then I can either change it down a little bit, do kind of like a two-parter if it's something a bit bigger like that. So yeah, absolutely love to know your feedback, so thank you very much. Now, today's video is a request. So a while ago, and yes, I know I haven't done one for a while, but I did a running video with a couple of DMU units. One was me dad's and one was mine, and subscriber, so thank you to Jack's Trains, and technically this video is for you, sir. He ow, I just hit the camera. I mean, come on, that's like my thing. So yes, so this video is for you. So we have got the review of the Bachmann Class 150 GWR DMU. Now, sadly, because the shop's now gone, this came from the Paignton Model Railway shop. I paid, I think it was just over £200 for this set. It was a DCC, a DC setup with DCC capability. And yeah, I have actually fitted a chip to this, because there is one little thing that I will show you, but it doesn't really bother me, but I understand, you'll see later. So yeah, so we are looking at this amazing set, and I very first saw one of these sets in that shop. I was like, that looks really, really nice. I was like, oh, I really want to get one of these at some point. So here we have the box as normal with our product code. Oi, there we go. Yeah, when I kind of will get a better camera someday, but yeah, just bear with us for now. But yeah, so there's our product code. As you can see, it already looks amazing just there in the box. So let's get this out of the box, let's get it down onto the desk, and let's have a close look at it. Right, and here it is, and just look, even just like this, how amazing this thing looks straight out of the box. Now, as you know, it's a 2-car set. I'll very briefly show you the second car, but it is pretty much the same as this one. There's only one difference, which obviously I'll point out, and you will notice it pretty quickly. So let's get looking at this. So at the front, I mean, just look at the amount of detail on this. As we can see here, we've got separately fitted wipers, we've got the lovely connection doors, and you can even see there that they've got the handle. And what am I doing? You don't want to see my big finger, you want to see Mr. Stick. So so we've got the handle picked out there, the GWR and the number. I mean, come on, how amazingly is that on there? That is immaculate. Looks like we've got separately fitted handles here. Now, this locomotive, it didn't have these fitted to it. As I ran this and tested this, and as of when I've seen pictures of these and little videos on Instagram and stuff like that, I've seen that most of them have these on, and I popped this. It looks so cool with this on. It really does. It looks absolutely brilliant. So as we are going around the side, see there those lovely glazed windows. I know the ring light has its disadvantages, and don't get me wrong, sorry, just a bit of fluff, it's not, yeah, I am definitely going to get some better lighting at some point, but for highlighting things like that, it is brilliant. And you'll see when I do this, because just look at the finish on this, look at the shine on the side of this power car. Get me words out. And then you've got the really nice stripe picked out there, the lining where you've got on the top of this over the doors. Let me just bring this closer. As you can see there, that is absolutely perfect. You've got a really, let me just try and zoom in. You've got a really nice Great Western livery applied on the side, and as you can see there, I have not put these in. These come, or this comes with fitted passengers. You can see there that the seats are painted. This guy's reading his newspaper, having the absolute time of his life. Probably, well, I don't know what trains are like, but you know, there could be a delay, maybe. But anyway, it looks like he's enjoying himself. Does he? Well, I think so. I mean, this person's really close to the book or paper they're reading, so that must be really good, whatever they've got. Get back to it. Okay, so this is, so, excuse me, you can see there we've got separately fitted handles on the doors. We've got the warning signs fitted here. We've got extra little motifs. I'm not entirely sure what that is, so if someone can tell me, that would be fantastic. We've got another little warning sign here, even to the little labels that you would get on the doors. This is absolutely gorgeous. If I can just quickly get in there as well. Unfortunately, there isn't a driver. Let me just try and find the right angle for this. Oh, and just very quickly, it even has the small name there of where this train's going to. Absolutely brilliant. And yeah, it does have a bit of detail in the cab, but unfortunately there's passengers but there is no driver. So yeah, I'm afraid we scarily have a ghost driving this one. So as we look around the side, as I said, the livery is just absolutely amazing. As we see here, we've got disabled access through this door, got another disabled access sign here, and then you've got so much detail along this. You've got warning signs underneath. You've got a really good resemblance of the exhaust coming off this. Even down to here, you've got such tiny little bits of paint picked out, little labels, little extra details have been picked out. This thing is absolutely just a treasure trove of amazing separately fitted pieces and little details added that look wonderful. As you can see, you've got the rest of the finish around the side to the cab. You've got the you've got the exhaust coming out. Now, as you can see here with the coupling, you've got metal pins which go to either side, and that's because this train has lights across the power car and the dummy car, and it's for the most part it's fed through the power car, but then obviously because you've got all the socket and everything in here, it then controls it down to the dummy car, which is fantastic. And you can even see here you've got the door which has been done a different color, representing that this is indeed, you know, what's going to be coupled up to the other part. You've got your coach type there, you've got your what looks like your bodybuilding plate here, you've got more warning lights here, and even the detail is continued right along. This little bit here, I suppose it could have had a bit more of like a metallic finish, or maybe a rusty little bit of a blacken finish, but hey, if you know, that could be a cool little project for, you know, if you want to weather a locomotive, or you know, to make that a little bit extra. But again, for me, that's that's not one that I'm too fussed about. But yeah, this looks incredible. Now you can see it a bit more on this side, and Now, I'm not 100% sure, you know, with better motoring, better gearing and all this kind of thing, if, you know, more modern, different ones of these are done differently. This is a slight shame, but, you know, it has to go somewhere. This here is all of the motor block. And if you were to take this up, you've got your DCC fit into this as well. So yeah, it is a little bit of a shame that it is like that. I mean, maybe that could have been disguised a bit better, but you know what, when it's running around, it does not matter. So on the other side, you can see there we've got an immense amount of detail on the bottom. You've got your radiator, you've got your, let's just have a look, that looks like your electrical box. You've got possibly like an emergency stop or emergency door open button here. You've got loads of incredible little details picked out. I mean, this thing just is absolutely phenomenal the way it's been done. Now, I am going to pick this up for a second because, although like I said, I think it was seems like £220 I paid for this, and while it does sound a lot, let me just tell you this. If you go into a normal shop and you see here, you know, you've got the people fitted. Now let's just have a quick count, because in this carriage there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, I think. And let me just pop that one back there, and let's just move this out of the way. Like I said, we are quickly going to show you the other one. So you've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You've got 14. Sorry for holding that the way I did. You have got 14 people on this set altogether, and you're talking about, if you were to buy them separately, a good £30 plus just in what you would pay for passengers, then having to fit them and to secure them into place. That is absolutely incredible that you're getting this kind of value for money. So on this coach here, as you can see, this is the back part of the coach, and if you look, we've even got seats facing the other way. I can just show you this a little bit better by moving it. I know I am trying to get away from that side of things, but yeah, it does look a lot better like this. And again, if you look here, you can see we've got pickups on the dummy car. We have got an amazing, in fact, sorry, you can see that even better there. So we do have more pickups here. And we've got an amazing bit of detail underneath. This really is good the way it's been done. And as you can see there, we've got these wonderful couplings to link that bar together to make sure that it has plenty of movement. Now just pop that to one side, and let's bring this one back. And I tell you one thing, this weighs an absolute ton. It's amazing. Now you can see here you've got your pickups on every single axle of this locomotive. This is an absolute fantastic value for money wise, and you can see there just how amazing that the ends of this coach look together. Coach, DMU look together. And just quickly, just along the roof, because there isn't a great deal to see here, but as you can see, we have got detailing along the roof too. So yeah, this is an absolutely fantastic train. So what we'll do, let's get this down onto the track and let's have a look at it moving, and let's then have a look at it running around the track. So join us over there in just a quick second. Okie dokie, so here we have it. Now, if you remember me saying that this I'm not sure if I did mention it now, but I have actually put a chip in, and the reason why I did that is this, because if you look, there is lights in this train. Now, one issue what I did have, you can see there, I know that they are possibly not coming across the brightest. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go, that's not too bad. yeah, as you can, it is obviously daylight, so it's going to be a bit more difficult to see them. But I had not a problem, but on DC or analog, like I said, while I didn't mind, because I do like having things to run on analog as well as DCC, but when the set was on there, this coach was like considerably a bit duller, and the lights on the back, when it set off, it did kind of brighten up a little, but I'm taking it, because obviously the way everything is, that was just the reason why. But to be honest, if I didn't have a DCC controller, it really wouldn't bother me, because I absolutely love how this locomotive runs. And when I show you the lights on the front and back, even on DC, they are so bright at a slow speed. It's absolutely fantastic. So let's pop the lights on. We have got front, let me just check, and rear lights, and I'm going to show you those in a second. But for now, let's put it on forward. Let's just do a very slow incline to 1. And just look how incredibly smooth that is moving. Just a tiny little jerk here and there. Let me just speed it up one more. That is just on number 2. And look how incredibly smooth that is. I actually think, to be honest, I think where it's stopping, that's just the track. I don't believe that to be the train. So let's just get this moving just a little bit further on. So you can see in reverse, it's just as smooth. Absolutely fantastic. Right, so I just wanted to skip very quickly, because I just wanted to show you how brilliant these lights are. So as you can see there, lights off, everything's off, lights on. We've got reverse, we've got forward. And if I just, look how incredible, the switches between the lights is just fantastic. This is on the power car. In fact, let me just move this so I can just turn and show you. And even in the daylight, just look. Let me just move this a little bit of a distance away. There we go. Just look how incredibly bright that these are. If I do that, I'm literally stretching my hand out because I'm sat behind the camera. So you can see, even like I said, in daylight, just how incredibly bright these are. And that's on the back coach as well. So it really, really is absolutely fantastic. So what we'll do, let's just bring this back here. And again, as you can see there with the lights on the inside, this is just fantastic. It's such a smooth runner. It really is absolutely gorgeous, this thing. I was so made up when I was able to finally get hold of one. And then turn the lights off and sorted. So yeah, absolutely fantastic this thing is, folks. So what we'll do, let's do a running session, we'll bring it to a stop, and then let's do a quick summary on this amazing DMU. Okie dokie, so as we are kind of coming close to the end of filming all this, it's just starting to get a little bit darker, so let's hopefully bring these two in nice and close next to each other. And this one that you see coming around now, this one is going to feature in a future video, because not only is it a different livery, but this one, although I haven't got it on now, this one does come with sound. So this is an absolute brilliant DMU, especially for the price as well. So let's just bring these just a little bit closer. And that looks really, really cool. So there we have it, the absolutely fantastic Bachmann GWR Class 150, or at least it would be if the camera would be, there we go, it's behaving itself now. So I would absolutely love to know what you think of these two incredible little DMUs, what you think, you know, value for money wise. I think these are absolutely, in fact, you know, that looks a little better. And if I just quickly do that, then you can see there just how brilliant that these lights do look, especially when it gets darker. They are fantastic. So hey, let me know if you'd like me to do a little bit of a evening or nighttime running session so you can see properly how good these lights are. But yeah, I can absolutely so highly recommend this I keep saying locomotive, this DMU. It's a fantastic runner, even on DC, where, you know, even with that little bit with where just a touch dimmer on this other coach, or the dummy car, should I say, coach, whatever. you know we don't have to be perfect on this channel. Yeah, this is an absolute cracking DMU, and again, just such amazing value for money, I think. And it's run so quiet, smooth, it has absolutely everything. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. And hey, do you have any of these? Do you have them in a different livery? You know, are you a DMU person? Do you prefer like longer DMU, shorter? Because I know you can get three, four, I think you can get some 5-car sets. So yeah, just let me know in the comments below, and that'll be fantastic. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and as always, thumbs up, like and subscribe. That would be amazing if you could do that. And with that being said, we shall see you in the next video.